Hey everyone, welcome to the Fargo 3D printing show today. Jake Clark, John Schneider, and Eric Faldy. Gonna talk about shipping. We're gonna ship you some stuff.
All right, this is a big one. I get questions about all the time. Basically, the question is, hi, my name is X. I'm located in Y. Do you ship to Y? How much will it cost to ship to Y? All right,
But why?
the short answer is we ship globally. So basically, if it's a country out there, we will ship to it. It's,
You have a mailing address.
Yeah, if you have a mailing address, we'll ship to it. Now, you can find out whether we ship to it by adding a product to the cart, going through the checkout process, entering in your shipping information, and then based on where your location is, it will populate the available shipping options. So France is one that we end up shipping to quite a bit. So go in, I am Le French, type in my name.
French sales just went down.
I live in Nice. It's very nice in Nice. Oh boy. But anyway, you put your shipping information in there, and then based on the products that you have in your cart, it will calculate if a shipping option is available and how much that shipping option will cost in real time. So it's not just guessing at how much it's going to cost. Okay, let's say you buy a silicone heater block kit. It knows the dimensions of those parts. It knows what size shipping envelope or shipping box that's going to need to fit into. And then based on the size of that shipping container, it knows what shipping methods are available. So for that, a lot of times it's going to be USPS, Priority Mail, and you have Priority Mail Express, or you have First Class Package. And you have FedEx options as well, but the FedEx options tend to be more expensive.
And they take a little bit longer sometimes.
But as a result, well, it depends.
Oh, we're talking international. Sorry.
Yeah, so FedEx is more expensive shipping internationally, but you have better tracking options. With USPS, you run into issues sometimes of knowing where exactly it is. There's some countries that we ship to where all the information they have is that it has left Chicago.
That happened. One of our prize winners from our 1,000 subscriber prize giveaway.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
West Indies. We had a winner from Trinidad, and I saw left Chicago, and I never saw it happen. So I hope you got your T-shirt.
Yeah, because with USPS, like some international postal services, France for example, they'll track when it gets into the country, they'll track when it's going through customs, they know when it leaves customs, they know when it's en route to the customer's door, and they know when it's delivered. Other countries, like you said, Trinidad, that's not always the case. So if you want to know, if you really want to ensure you know where your package is at, FedEx is a good option. We're going to be adding DHL very soon. But the big thing is, if you want to know if it's available to get shipped to your country, just add it to your cart, enter your shipping information, and then you'll see the cost of the different shipping options there.
So any product, even in our junkyard.
Yeah, even in our junkyard.
The question came on our last podcast from Von London. I'm going to say London, Lundin. He's from South Africa.
Either London or Lundin.
And thank you for the question. That's he's one of the power commenters, so I do appreciate your feedback. So yes, you can get stuff to South Africa from the junkyard. The shipping might be a little spendy, but
right.
If it works out for
It's
you,
whatever option, and
it works out
so
for
it's
us.
whatever options there is. And then if you're domestic in the U.S., sometimes USPS will be actually faster than FedEx.
In a lot of cases, I'd say in a lot of cases, especially smaller parcels. So if it can ship first class mail, or first class package, or priority mail, and sometimes first class package is faster than priority mail if you're located really close to Fargo. And it all has to do with just how stuff gets routed. So if you ship FedEx Ground, it's going to go from one terminal to another terminal to another terminal, just keep jumping until it gets to your final destination. So for example, if you're shipping from Fargo, North Dakota to San Francisco, it's going to take probably 3 to 5 days for it to get there. Postal Service, sometimes it ends up being faster than that. And some of that, it depends on the size of the package as well. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of variables involved, but most cases in the US, the Postal Service does a really nice job. We have had some customers though that said that they have issues with their local Postal Service and it needs to go FedEx. If you're in the US and you're trying to get something to ship via FedEx and for some reason you're only getting USPS shipping method options, just let us know, send us an email, support@fargo3dprinting.com. That means there's probably a package or a product that doesn't have the correct dimensions entered. And so if it doesn't have dimensions entered on the product, the FedEx calculator can't determine what size package it's going to be shipping in, so then it can't calculate the shipping rate.
What's the? We have issues with stuff getting past customs sometimes. I think that's not on our end, is it?
No, unfortunately, it's like there's really not much we can control.
Isn't it like an extra tariff or something
in some countries? In some countries, they need to pay like an import fee. We can't control that. We can't. I mean, we could alter the. We could theoretically alter the value of the order, but that gets us into quite a bit of issues with our government. So we're putting the list price on, or whatever price you bought the part at. That's the price that's going on the customs form. We just don't know enough about all the different customs information for each country. So you're kind of on your own, or not on your own, but it's your responsibility to know if you're going to need to pay imports or not. And if you don't pay that import fee, it just gets sent back to us.
Yeah, we see those and it's really sad. And
there's nothing we can do.
I guess again, the support email, like if you know this stuff is going on and you think, maybe there's a good suggestion about how to deal with it or some note to put on the website.
So it's also a good thing to talk to your, if you go on the website and you're like, all right, well, this is really cheap to do postal service, and you're not sure if your postal service is reliable enough, go talk to your local postal person and see what you can do with them to make sure that your package, maybe there's some extra paperwork you got to fill out, or if there's some certain website that you need to go to track the package. Just find that out before you do it, because I know we get some people that call in, or not call in, but they email in, and the tariffs are expensive. I'm sorry, it is what it is.
Yeah, we just can't control it.
Yeah, so there's nothing we can do on that side, unfortunately. And then sometimes the package gets lost. A lot of times that has to do with your local postal service. We can help a little bit on that, but there's only so far that we can go before it's kind of on your local postal service. So it's more on the international side, not domestic. So just forewarning on that.
What about Canada?
Canada's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rare that stuff gets hung up in customs there. It does happen.
Snowstorms, that's about it.
Yeah, but I mean, for the most part, stuff shipped to Canada, just add another day or two.
Tax exempt. Let's tackle tax exempt real quick and kind of purchase orders from, because schools are a big one. We don't really accept purchase orders. If you have to use a purchase order system, the credit card on the website is the best way to do that. And you can have a tax exempt on our website. You can enter your ID. So if you want to talk a little bit about the tax exempt.
501c3.
Yeah, so something that's an even bigger question than, hey, my name's X, do you ship this product to Y, and how much is it going to cost, is, hey, I'm a school or I'm a government agency, we need to place all of our orders tax exempt. How do I do that going through your website? So our website does calculate sales tax automatically, but if you are a tax exempt organization, add your products to the cart, start going through the checkout process. Down below where you enter in your shipping and billing address, there's a checkbox next to the words tax exempt. Check that box, and then a form field pops up, so a little box where you type in your tax exempt ID, hit submit, and then all of that stays on our side, so we keep a record of that, and then that removes the sales tax from your order. And that's the fastest way to get your order through. Phone orders, we can do them, but I mean, we're pretty busy here. We're not always by the phone to take the order, and phone orders take longer to get processed and shipped out because it doesn't go through the same automated system that we have on our website. Same thing if you if you mail us a purchase order or if you fax us a purchase order. That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. But due to how we're set up, it can add anywhere from 1 to 5 days in the processing time.
Mm-hmm. And as far as the vendor side, because a lot of schools need to have people set up as vendors, we can do that. Just send over the proper paperwork so that you guys can use your P card or a personal card or whatever to place that order. But we can fill that paperwork out, so just send it over to the support at Fargo 3D Printing, and we can get you all the right information that you need, so you can do that process.
Yeah. So those are the biggest purchasing questions that we have. I think that's it, unless you guys can think of anything else.
I guess we'll just say this was kind of your idea, but for future podcasts, we're going to talk about community projects.
Yes.
And that being cool prints, cool projects involving 3D printing, or maybe if it's like laser cutting or something in the realm of
a lot
things.
of like the Facebook 3D print clubs.
Sure.
We're going to kind of go through some of those.
Scour those, find cool stuff.
Yeah, and just
highlight,
give shout outs.
Highlight a cool project. And
yeah,
then,
just different
maybe
stuff
try
that
to
people
print it if it's available online.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you have a project you're working on or that you've seen a really cool one that you think we could cover, shoot it our way. Otherwise, we'll show what we think is cool. So
yeah. All right, on behalf of all of us here at Fargo 3D Printing, myself, John Schneider, Jake Clark, Eric Faldy, we want to thank you for watching another episode. You know the usual social media stuff. If you want to, go ahead and follow it. We're on most of them. Again, on behalf of all of us, thanks for watching.
Bye. That one's off.
Yeah, well, yeah, that one's...
No, I'm just...
I flipped it around.
Oh, I see. Burp. Is the audio still recording, by the way?